What's up, everyone? Man, I have made this video so many times. I even posted one of the videos and then deleted it because I didn't like it. But I've had like so many recordings of this video that for one reason or another, I just end up not liking it and not posting it. So, but this is the final one. I'm posting this no matter what, and you guys are gonna love it. You're gonna share it with your grandma, you're gonna like, and you're gonna subscribe, and you're gonna hit the notification bell, and my channel is gonna take off overnight. And that's it. That's it. This is the last one. Okay?
Here we go. It's about to go down. Let's go. If you ready, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you ready, let me know. Let's go.
So in this video, we're gonna start with introductory. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself, and then we're going to show you guys the whip, what we're riding on, and then I'll talk a little bit about what we want to do, what we're going to do on the channel, some of the stuff I look forward to. I have a couple of ideas already that I am excited about. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I live in Texas, in the DFW area, but I'm not from here. I came from South Carolina. I'm an older fella. I started riding just a few years ago. I've been riding for a little over, probably close to 4 years now. So I started late. In the game. I always wanted a sports bike. Just the stars never lined up for me. So I didn't get one until I was much older, and so at first I kind of regretted that. I wish I got a bike a long time ago, but after being in the bike community for this long, going on group rides, meeting other bikers who were all really cool, by the way, nothing against them, but I'm glad I was older, because I'm much more mature. I couldn't imagine myself out there on a sports bike, 18 years old, man. I mean, I had a car and I was acting crazy in a car. So a sport bike probably would have just got me in trouble. But so I'm glad. But we got one now. This is my second bike. My first bike was a Honda CBR 600. That was my very first sports bike. Prior to that, I've ridden four-wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff. But which some people think is crazy to start out on a 600. But I'll make a whole video about, beginner bikes and stuff like that. And now we got a ZX10, my first liter bike, and I absolutely love this thing. What else? So I come from South Carolina, been here for a couple of years. I came from a smaller town. It was like a group of islands. So there was a bit of a culture shock when I came here, with all the traffic and all the huge overpasses and the cities, and I'm not used to that kind of stuff, so it definitely took some getting used to. The traffic here is crazy, and people will run you over here. Once you get on that interstate, man, you almost got no choice but to speed, because they'll run you over. But it's been a lot of fun. The bike community here is huge. If anybody lives in the DFW area, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you follow other YouTubers, I guarantee you follow somebody that lives in the DFW area, Dallas, Fort Worth area. Because the bike community here is just massive. But so it's been a lot of fun so far. I've ridden here in DFW for about a year. I came here with my CBR. I sold it not long after moving here. And then less than a year ago, just a few months ago, I got this thing. So so I don't have as much experience as a lot of the other creators and stuff, but I will say that I ride this bike every day, like literally every day. So I've met people who've been like, yeah, I've been riding bikes, I've been riding motorcycles for 10 years. And then, you know, you never see them on their bike, man. They ride like every other weekend. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but I mean, I feel like I have more experience than y'all, because I'm on this bike every day and still learning though. I mean, I think that I think you're always learning, you know. You never really have it all down, but I want to go to track. Another cool thing about this area, they actually have 2 tracks here. Actually more than 2. They have multiple tracks, but Ride Smart goes to 2 different tracks here, Crescent and Eagle Point, I think it's called. And both of those tracks are like 30 minutes away. The one track's 30 minutes north of me, and the other track is like 30 minutes south of me. So I'd really like to get into that. It's just it's a money thing right now, but budgeting for that stuff. So I might try to find a school or something. Schools usually are empty on Sundays. Try to find a school parking lot so I can get off and show you guys the bike. I guess until then, we'll just talk about a little bit about what I want to do with the channel. So obviously I want to explore the DFW area. It's going to be like a moto vlog style channel, you know, with the POV and the 360 camera. I'll make another video about, you know, some of the gear that I use and stuff. So like a moto vlog style channel, but I figured like I'm out, usually when I'm riding the bike, like I have a lot of thoughts going through my head anyway. So basically now I'm just saying it out loud, you know. But also want to do some exploration, you know, check out the DFW area and bring you guys along. There's tons of dealerships and group meets and group rides and stuff like that. I'll do some review videos. I actually just became an affiliate with Insta 360, so that's exciting. I love their cameras, but I'll do like a review video on the cameras. I have this is the Ace Pro 2 and I have the X5, but I use DJI's mini mic too for the microphone. So I'm not like one of these, you know, oh, I'm only loyal to Insta or I'm only loyal to DJI. Like I like all their stuff. DJI makes some sick drones. I would love to have a drone. Maybe one day we'll try to get something like that going. I'm also new to editing these long form videos, so please bear with me. Hopefully they'll get better with time. I want to be able to upload like more consistently. I'm not new to social media though. I've been on other social media platforms for a while now, but making the switch over to YouTube, I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. It just never, you know, it's just one of those things, like I'd make a video and not like it and delete it and just never post it. And I finally have the time. I have all the cool equipment and stuff, and you know, I just want to get out here and ride around and talk to you guys. That's literally what this channel is about, is just riding around and chatting with you guys. Fun fact, in Texas, it is actually illegal to leave your grass clippings in the road. I just found that out a couple of days ago. It's considered illegal dumping if you do that, and you can get a ticket for leaving grass in the road, which I'm not saying that guy did, but fun fact of the day. Actually, like I said, I posted another video, but I ended up taking it down, and it's actually been a while since I posted it because I ran into a lot of problems right after I posted that video. And I talked about, you know, uploading more consistently and everything else. Right after I posted that video, I got a flat tire, and it felt like it took forever to get a new tire. And then when they mounted the tire, they, I guess, didn't put it on right, or put it on like crooked, like the notches weren't. The notches were lined up, but even when the notches in the back are lined up, the tire was still like crooked. And I didn't realize it anyway, so I closed it like that. So I rode it like that for a little while, and it ended up bending my sprocket. So I had to get new sprockets, new chain and everything, and then that took forever to come in. And then I had to get it put on and stuff, so right after my first video, like everything just fell apart. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time, but that's why it took so long for me to get another video going. And then I went back and watched my first video, and I was like, I'm just gonna start over. I'm just gonna redo everything. So that's where that's why we're here now. But I understand why content creators have more than one bike now, especially if they're a full-time content creator. Like you can't go without a bike for as long as I did. Like it took a couple of weeks. So now I understand why so many people have more than one bike. I wish I had more than one bike. Maybe one day. My next bike would probably be a 600. Again, probably a ZX6, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. My goal is to get to, I want to say it's 1,000. I think it's 1,000 subscribers in order to go live on YouTube, because apparently you can go live with the 360 camera. On YouTube and on some other platforms, which I think would be really cool. So that's another video idea that I have. And of course, a lot of the videos would just be, chatting about some current events type stuff that deals with the bike community. I need to find like a school or empty parking lot. I'm very introverted, by the way. Not the most social person in the world. And every time I stop somewhere to like try to get some footage or a picture or something, I feel like everybody's watching me. I mean, a lot of people probably go through that, but I'm slowly trying to get over that. So I think that the 360 camera only records for like so many minutes before it just cuts off. I don't know why that is. I have it plugged in, I have it wired to the battery on the bike, so I don't have to worry about like the battery dying and stuff. And I have a 500 gigabyte SD card, so it should hold like a few hours of footage and stuff, but for some reason it keeps cutting off. So that whole ride that I just went on, there's not going to be very much footage from that angle, which is cool. It is what it is, but hopefully this thing's still recording. I see the red light, so hopefully we captured a good bit still. But man, I'm starting to cook. It's actually a really nice day out today. I love fall weather. Like October, November weather in Texas is top notch. The summers here get really hot, which it was really hot where I came from too in South Carolina, but there it was like more humid because I was right on the water. Here it's like it's a dry heat, and it's like that, that concrete jungle where the heat's coming up from under you and it just cooks you. It cooks you, man. But the fall here is really nice. And it gets a nice breeze. It gets windy, and it gets windy here actually in DFW area. But there's a Toyota Prius. You have to stay away from those things. They like to cut you off. Looks like a good spot. Leave it running. I don't know if they'll fuss about me being here or not, but so here's the bike. It's absolutely filthy right now. I need to wash it, but 2024 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R 40th anniversary edition. There you go. That's a mouthful. But I absolutely love it. This wasn't my first choice. I actually wanted to get the black one, but they didn't have a black one available. And then they had like the black and green ones that I was leaning towards, but it was like $4,000 more than this one. And this one had less mileage and it had exhaust already put on it. The other one was like completely stock. So I went with this one, and at first I wasn't crazy about it, but it's grown on me. Now I love it. Absolutely love it. There's still some stuff that I'm not crazy about, like the frame is that gray color there, and the swing arm, but I'm gonna get some carbon fibers to cover that, and I think that would look pretty awesome. So yeah, I got this from Used Bikes Direct here in the DFW area. I wouldn't necessarily say I got a deal on it, but it was, it was in my price range. And I wanted the ZX10. At the time, this was my dream bike. It still is. I mean, I love it. I love having it, love everything about it. Has all the bells and whistles, the Brembo brakes, traction control, launch control, cruise control, all the control stuff. So, God, it's filthy. But I do really like it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments if you've even seen this, because I've seen the 40th anniversary ZX6, and I've seen the 40th anniversary ZX14, but this is the only ZX10 that I've seen, which I know they're out there. It's not like a numbered bike. It's not necessarily rare or anything, but this is the only ZX10 40th anniversary edition that I've seen. Right? So, let me know what you guys think about it. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. Just some introductory stuff. I have some other videos planned that I plan on doing within the next couple of days as well. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the bell, so that you guys get notified when I drop the next video. Okay. I need a good closer. What's like a good non-cringy way to end a video? Like, I don't even know. Peace. That's lame. That's like so overused. I don't even know. I need to come up with some good catchphrases. Fast Lane D says, "Let's go, let's go, let's go." He kicks his foot out. Jigsaw Brawl says, "What up, Brad? What up, Brad?" I need a good catchphrase. Anyways, for now, peace.